Hello friends, welcome back to Future Genius. So friends, in today's lecture, we'll discuss about the data type and their types. So data type, we can say that it is an attribute of data which tells the compiler like which type of data a variable is holding. If the data type is integer, then it must hold the value like integer values only. If the data type is char, then it contains only alphabet, single alphabet, we can say that. And if the data type is a float, then it will hold like a value, a decimal value, we can say like this. Okay. So it can be, there are different types of data type, like it can be integer, float, character, as I already have mentioned here. So we'll cover the types, like different types of data types available here. That is, mainly there are two types of data type, that is primary data type and secondary data type. Okay, the first one is primary and the second one is secondary. Primary has the many different like that type numeric. That means it will take the numeric values like this, and the decimal it will take the decimal values like this. Alphanumeric and then characters. We can say that it will hold the values like this. Secondary, there are two types, like a user defined and derived. We'll cover in this in later on videos. So if we're talking about the primary data type, they are further divided into character, integer, float, and void. Character, in character, there is a character, signed character, unsigned character. We'll study what is signed and unsigned. There is same like a character, there is a integer, like a integer signed, integer signed, integer short int, and signed short int, signed long int. Unsigned int, unsigned short int, unsigned long int. Float, double, and long double void. That means it will return nothing. So first, we'll study about what is short and long. Short, we can say that in case of short int, it is a typically of 2 byte, and for long int, it is for 4 byte. Like space, we can say that these all are about memory space that compiler will allocate while running the program. So it will in short and long, there is a two memory allocation, like two for 2 byte and for 4 byte. And if you're talking about the long and double long, like it include like float has a 4 byte, like float consumes 4 byte of memory and double consumes 8 byte of memory. And in long double, it contains 10 bytes of a particular memory for a particular variable. Okay. So like example, we'll understand with the example. Suppose float takes 4 byte. That means 32 bits. Like in 1 byte, there is total four, four, sorry, 8 bits. So in 4 byte total is 32 bits. So we can say that 2 is to power of 32. That means it will store like a length of a particular number is this much. And if the particular variable, particular data type takes 8 byte, then it will goes like 2 to the power of 64. And then the total length of a number is this. Okay. So the next is signed and unsigned. This also deals with the memory allocation only, but in a different way. In case of signed, it takes only takes into account both negative and positive number. Like in this concept of sign, it will take negative as well as positive number. And but in unsigned, it is already we can already represent the positive number with the help of unsigned. So let's discuss with the example, there is one example mentioned here. Suppose there is a 1 byte, that is 8 bit. Already we know that for 2 byte it is 16 bit. Suppose number of digit like 2 to the power of 16, then this is a total length of a particular number. Then if this number is in unsigned form, then it will take only positive value, and if this number is in signed form, then it will take positive as well as negative value. Okay. For positive value, it will consider for this case, it will consider like 0, 2, 6, 5, 5, 3, 5. And for negative, we need to write like this. We have already written here. This for positive and -1 to this is for negative. Okay. So this is the concept of signed and unsigned. So you must learn, like you have to learn this table. Like see basic data type like char, short, int, long int, and float and double. Char consumes 1 byte, short 2, 4. Like this purpose, like in this form, there the consumptions of byte and the range, like the particular range we can enter the data. So this is for particular 32-bit CPU and this is for particular 64-bit. Okay, so you have to learn this table. Okay. And then void data type. It is like a special type that is known as the empty data type that is used to state that a given variable doesn't have any type or it will not return any value. This is mainly used for defining in a function where we do not want to return any kind of a value. Okay, for this purpose we use this, like in our previous video in with the main function I have used the void. So it says that it will not return any value. Okay. Next is a secondary data type in which there is two types of secondary data type. First is user defined and the another one is derived. Derived data type will cover in later on videos, but in user defined data type will cover these two, like the structure and union will cover in later on videos, and the derived data type also. But type def and enum data type will cover first. Type def is all about we can we can write our own data type with the help of type def. So I'll explain you with example about type def in next video. Thank you.